several issues that are coming up right now that are all hitting at the same time. The most predictable of all those is September the 30th, the end of the fiscal year. Not one appropriation bill has been passed in the Senate, not even in committee, not one. While Democrats have focused on all kinds of other issues, the core issue of how are we going to work through all of our appropriation bills and to get to the end of the fiscal year, to be able to product to the end of the fiscal year, they've not resolved. And then weeks and weeks after Republicans announced we are not going to help you with a debt ceiling, they decide that they're going to put a continuing resolution to keep the government open attached to a debt ceiling and try to quote-unquote jam the Senate on this. It's irresponsible. It pushes us to the edge on yet another government shutdown. We've had 21 government shutdowns in 40 years. We don't need to continue that. That's why I have a bill on preventing government shutdowns, that if we get to this moment on September the 30th and we don't have resolution on the 12 appropriation bills, we'll continue on government with an automatic continuing resolution, but members of Congress can't travel. We're in 7 days a week in session, and we can't move to bills other than the appropriation bills. So we actually get the appropriation work done. The focus of that is, how do we avoid shutdowns, get the appropriation work done if it's not been done on the calendar? But at this point, they've actually attached the debt ceiling to a CR, and so now they're not only trying to challenge the full faith and credit of the United States in the debt ceiling, they're also taking us to a 22nd government shutdown in the last 40 years. It's not responsible. They know where we are on this. They know why we're at this spot. We need to actually get the things resolved and to be able to make sure that we're not hurting federal workers, we're not hurting the American people, we're not hurting the credit of the United States, that we're trying to actually get things done here in Washington, D.C. That should not be an expectation that's unfulfilled by the American people.